Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me for another live tutorial today. My camera is on portrait mode because for some reason I can't get my Go Live button to activate in landscape mode. So I don't know what's going on there. I turned my phone off, turned it back on. There's some sort of glitch that I'm gonna have to work on. So we have a little narrower space of crafting, but that is okay because I have a cute treat box for Halloween to share with you today. And then Saturday and Monday, I have two more great Halloween treat items. So make sure to check back on Saturday and Monday. And click subscribe, please. Do me a favor so you don't miss out on future videos. Okay, so today we're going to use the Tricks and Treats bundle. Whoop, that's not it. This one right here. It makes this really cute treat box. I'm only using dies today. I'm not using the stamp set, so we're going to set that aside. But we're also using the Beautiful Balloons dies, and I am using this great fringe right here. So I wanted to make my treat box a little bit funner, kind of funky, and this adding some fringe to it is perfect. All right, so I have already cut out a couple of die cut a couple of the box pieces. We need two. I have used copper clay today, and you can cut out two at a time. The die will cut through two thicknesses. I cut these out at the same time. So we're just going to go ahead and score on, or fold and crease on the score lines. All right, and then we have this little side tab. And let's do this one as well. And then fold up on our bottom flaps. Okay, so you want these going the same way. And what we're going to do is overlap them right here with this little tab on one of the sides. And that way when we fold it over, we can assemble it like that. All right, so I'm just going to use a little liquid glue today. And I'm going to just make sure that my edges and my top and bottom are lined up. All right, we'll give that a good crease. Okay, now we're going to add our fringe before we put our box together. So I have taken my fringe. Well, we're going to start with a little piece of DSP. This is from the Them Bones DSP. I actually, it's a 1 by 8 inch piece. I fold it in half, and then because it's designer paper, you can cut both layers at the same time. You can't do that with cardstock, it won't cut through, but it will cut through the designer paper. Now, this does not cut an edge, so it only cuts the slit. So when you put this on the die, you want to make sure you see those lines above the paper so that it will cut all the way through and give you that fringe. All right, then you can just peel it apart and it is ready to go. So I'm going to put this along the top edge of my box, not on my flap. And let's see, I'm going to line this up and see if this will help me. I'm just going to do a 1/4 inch right there and right there. That's where the grid paper will really help with placement. Okay, now I have also cut a piece of basic black, and this is 1.5 by 8. I wanted this a little bit bigger because it's going to come up above. I know I just want it about that far, maybe 1/3 inch. Okay. Now this one you can't cut, you can't fold in half a cut. You have to go along, but it's really easy to get this in the placement. Once you die cut 1/2 of it, just scooch it down to cover the end, and it will just fit right in where the slot. See, you can't move that. If you try to do that on the uncut piece, it slides around, but it's super easy to line it up and keep going without messing up any of the fringe. Okay, so let's I'm going to take this one and we're going to put our adhesive on this end. And then I'm just going to put that right there. And let's see how much we want showing. This way we can kind of get it, we'll do right here. We'll give it 1/2 inch. I like having this grid paper because I can see how far I'm going right here on this. Okay. There we go. All right, now what we can do, I just like to mess up my fringe because if it's just lines, that's no fun. We're going to, whoop, that slid a little bit. It wasn't quite dry. Make sure it's dry before you start messing with it. Okay, just get that all messed up. It's Halloween, right? Just go crazy. All right, now we can put the rest of our box together. Just gonna add a little glue there. And when you're making your box, make sure, I probably should just make sure we have this folded. Okay, I always assemble my boxes laying flat because that way I know that when I lay it down, it's going to be square. And that probably slid a little bit more than I planned. So if that happens, all you have to do is trim off some of that fringe, make it even. Okay, that's it. All right, now let's do the bottom of our box. We're just gonna fold those flaps in, put down that one, and wherever I have my side seam, that's what I usually consider the back. So that's where I put my adhesive to glue the bottom of the box together. Okay, so we'll just give that a second to dry. Maybe get a little press down in there. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's do some decorating. So I'm going to take another piece of the designer paper. This one says Boo and Ink. Not ink. Could say ink. Boo and Ink. That sounds like the name of a store. Boo and Ink. Okay, I have a 2 1/4 inch circle here. I'm just going to glue that down. It's out of basic black. And I have cut, now in the die set, it also cuts out a little ghost. It cuts out the word boo, which we're going to use. It cuts out the some candy corn that are super cute. We have Frankenstein, Dracula, and we have a fun haunted house. So it cuts out all these pieces, plus a couple tags, all kinds of stuff. So it's super versatile. It also has this great little zigzag edge, which is fun for a lot of different things. Okay, so I've pre-cut a little ghost, and I did him using the glow-in-the-dark paper. Now, our glow-in-the-dark paper was sold out. It came back in, and is now sold out again. And it won't be until beginning of November, so that's after Halloween. But it's okay because you can absolutely do these out of just white. If you have some of the leftover white flocking that we had a year or so ago, you could use that. Whatever you have, you can use. And if you don't want to do a ghost, if you want to put Frankenstein on there, you can stamp and put Frankenstein on there. This is just some fun decorating. That boo is really small, so you just want to use small pieces of adhesive to pop it up. Okay, I think that's good. Now I cut the boo out of Cajun Craze. You'll notice it's a little bit brighter than the copper clay. But that designer paper, I'm having a problem fitting this on here. That designer paper has lots of great colors in it, so any of these colors will go well. And then I have one of our little glow-in-the-dark bats. These are still in stock. They're Bats and Ghosts. I'm going to put this one over here. And then you can put a pretty good sized treat in there. I found these fun little Pop-Tart bites at Target. And those fit right inside that little box. And there you go. Super fun, quick, no stamping involved, and just kind of different. And then you can just let's get some of that down so it looks kind of grungy and spooky a little bit, right? Fun. All right, I hope you enjoyed our project today. Make sure to check back Saturday. I have another great Halloween treat holder for you. And that's it. If you place an order this month, make sure to use our host code, the September host code, and you will receive a pack of, I think, solid adhesive back gems in the mail, along with the thank you card. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will see you soon. Oh, my camera's dipping. Sorry about that. I'm going to pull this up for just a minute since it didn't flip. I'm going to flip myself upside down, and we'll see who we have here. Let me see if I can get myself back up. There we go. Let's see, comments. Who do we have? Vicky's on. Hi, Vicky. We've got Emily Radcliffe. Hi, Emily. All right, well, thank you guys for stopping by, and we have bingo tomorrow night, so I'm going to see Vicky at bingo, and there's Tammy's on. We're going to see Tammy at bingo, and all right, well, thanks everybody, and I'll see you back here on Saturday with another fun Halloween treat project. All right, bye-bye.